Remember the useless group that said this?
Kitu ingine, tunaomba sana Gachagua, tunawaonya wafuasi wa Gachagua wote, kama wewe unaleta furugu, wewe enda utafuata Gachagua yako. Yes. Kitu ingine, tunataka kumwambia Gachagua, wewe hapana kanyaga Narok. Sisi tuko nyuma ya serikali ikiongozwa na Ruto na gavana yetu. Yes. Tuko nyuma yetu ya gavana na serikali.
Well, as you well know by now, kuzia Rigiji uoga ni kazi ngumu sana. The guy still showed up in Narok to prove to those Masais that the G in Rigiji stands for gangster. This time round, Rigiji showed up in a bulletproof vest and in a tactical helmet similar to what snipers use when they're out in the combat field. Just have a look at these images. Now upon arrival, this is what Rigiji had to say.
Nimefika sijafika. Hii serikali ya Kasongo inaogopa mimi Rigiji. Inaniogopa zaidi. Hata polisi zaidi ya 1,000. Hata wanizuie kufika Narok. Ndio niongee na watu ya Narok. Harambee!
Now in line with that, in this video I want us to look into some of the events that took place in Narok, and so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1, over 1,000 police officers were mobilized to block Rigiji from accessing Narok, as you can see in these images. But you see, the thing is, these people are not so clever. There are so many ways to get to your destination. It doesn't always have to be one. So they were mobilized to block the major highways and the major routes, only to later on receive radio calls that Gachagua is already in the middle of Narok town, anaongea na wananchi. Just check out this tweet which put things into perspective, and I quote, this is from Professor TV. Rigiji stormed Narok town unaware of hundreds of RDU police who are waiting on highway with roadblocks and tear gas to block him, only to learn later that Rigiji was already holding his rally in town. Rigiji outsmarted the whole government. Now hapa chini you can see police officers who are just tired to hear that they failed in their mission. Again, back to the constitution, freedom of movement. Why are you barricading people? Ati hezi enda kwa hii sehemu ama ile sehemu. That doesn't make sense. It's beneath us as Kenyans, and we need to bury this politics with this government. Hii kienda one term na hiyo jinga iishie hapo. We shouldn't be seeing this in the future. Number 2, trained officers from the RDU unit were allegedly on the ground. And these are people who are so elite that they need not be mobilized to go and block Gachagua. These are people with elite skills to deal with Al-Shabaab, Al-Qaeda, and all manner of terror at the border or wherever it is hiding within the country. Not going to block rallies. It's a waste of talent. Watu ambao wameenda Israel, wameenda Russia, wameenda all these combat zones to train. You waste those skills kukimbizana na former deputy president. Anyway, just check out this post from Kang'ethe, and I quote, "What is a highly trained officer from the RDU unit doing in a roadblock, blocking Rigathi Gachagua from accessing Narok? A rapid deployment unit is a specialized high-speed response team within a police force such as the Administration Police Service in Kenya. Its purpose is to quickly respond to security threats, emergencies, and conflicts by undertaking direct action operations, enforcing counterterrorism, or performing border and internal security tasks. Why are we misusing our sons and daughters trained to keep us safe by deploying them to the street to fight political wars? Why?" And down here you can see these 3 images where the emblem of RDU can be seen on this gentleman's arm. My best guess is that the deployment of RDU was simply to intimidate the opposition, so that the wazunguke wakijua they have some lethal people around them, or they were sent there for nefarious reasons. Remember Natembea, a bullet through past his head just the other day over the weekend. So wale wana deploy hao watu, in case anything happens, ni nyinyi mutaeleza watu. And Rigiji knew it all along, that's why alikuja na hiyo helmet bulletproof na hata bulletproof vest. Number 3, DCP's Intelligence Center allegedly unmasked the cop who was coordinating chaos in Narok. Just have a look at this post. This is from DCP TV, and it reads, the man in civilian in Narok town, where hundreds of police are deployed to tear gas and block Rigathi from campaigning for DCP candidate Douglas Masikonde. He's always on phone, seems to be getting orders and instructions from somewhere. So you can see the gentleman here in these 4 slides. How they even get their names, I don't know, but more often than not, they are very accurate. Hata uvae mask, uvae nini, watu watajua wewe ndo coordinator and you're the one behind everything. Because again, Rigathi pia kuna watu wake kwa serikali. Matiang'i served in the National Security Council, he was the CS of Interior and so on. Pia wao wako na watu wao ndani ya serikali. They can get this information. It is not a big secret. Number 4, this is now the most interesting and fulfilling part of this entire thing. Narok, in its entirety, affirmed their commitment to the one-term movement. You don't have to take my word for it, just listening to this.
Ground ya Narok inasemaje? Narok mnasemaje? Narok mnasemaje? Harambe! Wewe Ruto! Wewe Kasongo! Wewe Zakayo! Wewe mtu ya kutenga! Wewe mwizi! Mwizi ya mashamba ya Masai! Harambe! Kasongo ni mwizi, si mwizi? Nani ameiba mashamba ya Masai? Nani ameiba mashamba ya Masai? Nani ameua Gen Z? Nani amepora Kenya? Kasongo aende asiende? Kasongo atembee asitembee? Wangapi wanasema Kasongo aende, Kasongo aende?
I mean, it's no wonder Ruto didn't want Rigathi to access Narok because it's over. It's over. Narok imeenda. Hii ndio ile junetu tusema imeenda. There is nothing left here for the Kenya Kwanza goons. Wajipange tu kwa mambo ya one term. There is nothing else that they deserve other than one term. And I'm happy that the people of Narok can see it for what it is. If you can go waste our RDU officers kwa vitu peti kama hii, then hata wao ambao wanatumana wamechanganyikiwa. But anywho guys, that's just my opinion on the matter. You let me know your own comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works. These guys are the best at it.
Gikomba Pure app. Download today from the App Store and Play Store. Register by creating an account with your username, email, phone number and add your password of choice. Upload your products and start selling or buying seamlessly. Gikomba Pure app. A new digital market.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Davidwafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.